Hi, I'm India Sage, and this poem is entitled Too Many Distractions, Not Enough Action. I got melanin in my skin that moves as fast as the speed of light. And you can't see my glow, that's why you don't respect my hue, I promise you. If you could realize the brightness of my skin, you would see no contrast at all. The sun turns its dial up on me. This inexplainable combustion of stars that shines God on the world is the explanation for my pigment, and they still consider me dark-skinned. There is no darkness that lurks in these pores, I promise you. When God said, "Let there be light," it shined. It shined within the depths of the motherland. First, there was the moisture to its core, benevolence within the soil of the ones who are blessed enough to match its color, yet still straight hating on one another. When the finest jewels of silver and gold is in my roots, and I still got my proof. America raped my descendants and still doing my presence. I should have been realized my skin was a present from the Most High. You see, it's been written in cuneiform about the form of a woman who shareth the richest shade of black. And to me, that's ill. I get sick just thinking about the abundance of nutrients that runs through my veins, but then I heal myself again just at the thought of it. So many black-skinned people going missing. You better Google organ trafficking. There's more to the stories than we think we know. More flavor in our melanin than Maggie cubes and herbs. Southern remedies that trace back to the holy grail of earth, Africa. There's power in our tears and a withstanding fight in our skin, and that's why they got us on the chopping block. Praying one of us gets popped so they can split our jewels at the corner and give it to their white supremacist owner. I mean, after all, they don't put "we'll use your organs" for the white man who hates your existence when you become an organ donor. Stuff your body with the same newspaper you couldn't even make a spread in. Your story won't be headline. They're right. The revolution won't be televised. But by the time we realize we'll be too busy engaging in a war called light skin versus dark skin, we'll miss our very own battle. Not realizing our skin is our ammunition, but man, y'all just won't listen. You just want to sigh and gaze as if I'm storytelling until one of yours comes up missing with his hands up. You sure you don't want me to shoot? I got a Smith & Wesson full of knowledge. I'm ready to cock it back and pull the trigger on you. AK-47 your mind. The revolution is in our skin, can't you see it now? Kings and queens with intelligence yet so blind. We missed it for 100 years and we still paying the repercussions of it. Willie Lynch released the blueprint to our destruction. First thing he spoke about was our skin, and we still thinking nothing of it. I'm not scared for my race, I'm disappointed in it. They've been sacrificing us for years and our faces from us from the beginning, and yet our numbers are still multiplying. But we ain't break those chains yet. Of course, we act and behave accordingly. We should have believed them when they said we weren't slaves anymore the first time. We should have known it was written poorly the first time when they created sundown towns to kill our first shot in the dark. We used to get shot in the dark. Now we get shot in the day and you still have nothing to say. I'm just a young queen trying to pave my own way. I feel like I relate to that house slave with no home. I went from homeless to Miss Sage. You got the CEO of United Way on line 1. Came from the same distinctive line of hopefulness. Turned that to hopefulness. And now I'm hoping that you will stop being so naive. Take a lead to become a leader within your own communities. They are killing us and we are allowing them to. A government that will kill their people in efforts to kill our people. Michael Jackson, "They don't really care about us" was our first subliminal. And that came straight from the heart. And I'm going to leave you with this message, praying they won't kill me for saying that part. And stop changing Black Lives Matters to All Lives Matters when America doesn't care whether our race was included in the law. When they said all men are considered free, I mean they didn't mean all. But I guess we missed that too. It's time to stop looking up and under for a leader to save us and look at you. There's too many distractions and not enough action.